Right, you lovely people, thanks for joining me. We've come to the last game of the season, which I'm going to bring you in a minute. But first of all, we're going to drop in on the save and I'll bring you up to date with what's been happening in the league and the Copa del Rey. See you there. First, the Copa del Rey, and as you can see on screen, we did quite well. We got to the semi-final, but we were dumped out comprehensively by Atletico Madrid. We lost 4-1 at home in the first leg, 2-0 away in the second leg. But semi-final, that's progress. So the Copa del Rey was a good competition for us. Now, over to the league. As you can see, we've come to the last game of the season. And just look at those greens there, 3-0, 4-0, 1-0, 4-0. The big game there, obviously Real Madrid at the Bernabeu, we beat them 1-0. So we can compete with the best on our day. But then, unfortunately, we've had 3 defeats. And we're into the last game of the season against Alaves. But where does that leave us? Let's take a look. Well, there you go. I'll go to the bigger version. There it is. We are sitting in 8th place. And with the game to go, we are on equal points with Villarreal. We've got a vastly superior goal difference. But unfortunately, that is not the way the league is sorted in Spain. It's games against the opposition comes first, goal difference comes second. So today we need a better result in our game than Villarreal get in their game, and they travel to Getafe. A difficult game for them. We're at home to Alaves, who have just avoided relegation, and they got nothing to play for. So all we can do is our best and win this game. And if we do, we'll finish 7th, which is progress. But it is also 7th place gives us entry into the Europa Conference, which is not to be sniffed at, European football, albeit only the conference. But yeah, all we can do is win the game today. We've had some of our best players out, unfortunately, over recent weeks. A couple of them are returning, but not in full fitness. There's our talisman striker. He's started to put a few goals away, but he's not fully fit. Andreas Brusted is he's not fully fit either. But I'm gonna risk putting in. Where's he gone? Lost him. He's disappeared. Oh, there he is. Yeah, that's the man. So he's only just returned to full fitness, but I'm going to risk putting him in up top. If we need a bit more punch later in the game to try and win it, if we need to win it, I'm going to bring the other 2 guys in I just mentioned, and hopefully they can get a result for us. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep an eye on Villarreal and their game. I think they play today. I'm not sure. They should, as it's the last game of the season. So the media have given you a lot of credit lately, so go out there and put on a worthy display. I've not had a great response to any of my team talks this season, to be honest. But I've got some green appearing up there now, so everyone seems pretty motivated. For the opposition, you will notice that I've got a new assistant manager in, Stellini, and he is going to do the opposition instructions for us, and hopefully we can get 3 points from this game. But we, as I say, we do need Villarreal to slip up. So we're underway. Opening highlight never usually comes to anything, and that should be the end of it. Indeed. So Descende, Soriano cuts it back to nobody. We're playing a high press and Moore's nicked it, and it's tipped over by the keeper for a corner. Descende shoots, and I think the keeper saved it again, so it's going to be another corner. You know, I don't know whether it is a good idea to keep an eye on these other scores. Makes me nervous. That is a terrible, terrible corner routine, but we will pick it up again. Excuse me. So we've allowed them to play out of the press, and forward they come, but we've nicked it now with Ali. Infield, Mora. Driving forward, he's going to be offside, he's fluffed the shot anyway. So as you can see, Villarreal still goalless. But we need to win this game, we really do. So forward we come with Mora. Gary. Around the outside, he's nicked it inside. Was that a save or did he hit the post? It must have been a save because it's a corner. Bit of encouragement before the corner's taken. Another short one. And exactly the same routine. Exactly the same. Crap. So let's send one in this time. Come on, boys. Over it comes. And over it goes. Peaks bits. But on we come again. It's a no avail. Let's press. They're knocking it around quite nicely. We need to make it a bit more difficult than this. And it's a save by Bellman between the sticks. Come on, boys, we need to win this high up the pitch. Like that. Gary. That was absolute nothing. Anyway, it's a throw to us, near side. Mora, infield. Ali shoots, scores. But the referee is going to take a look at this. He's got his finger in his ear. They're having a check. He did look like he went early, but the goal's been awarded. 1-0. With just over half an hour gone. Well done, boys. And we've nicked it back again. Infield, Nürnberger. Ali, outside is Luciano. Inside is Ali. And he's just blasted it across the face of the goal. The keeper's got a hand to it, and Villarreal have taken the lead. So our best efforts here could still all come to nothing. But what can you do? Only your best. So corner to us, far side. Soriano. He's going to lift this one in. Arando gets up, doesn't get on the end of it, and it comes to Sende. Soriano is going to be called offside, but we go on. To Sende with it, infield, out to the left hand side. Soriano with it, ball in, defence deals with it. we press this? Yes, we can. Nürnberger out to Tsende down the left hand side. Needs to pick someone out. Gary's on the end of it. No, he's not. Ali's picked it up. Cuts back inside, shoots, and he's put it past the keeper. Keeper going down to his left hand side, but the ball's gone in, and that is 2-0. But unfortunately, Villarreal are still leading. So very happy with the way things are going. How could I not be? But of course, my attention now is on a game that's taking place elsewhere. So they've made 3 subs at half time, chasing the game. They didn't need to, they've avoided relegation. So Nürnberger out to Ali on the far side. Over it comes. A little bit untidy, but we've picked it up again. And that's the end of that. So Luciano out to Ali, right hand side, cuts in field. Driving forward. Soriano will be on the end of this. Needs to get into the danger area. Tsende Luciano shoots over. Well, it must have been a save because it's a corner. Nürnberger with it. They deal with it quite comfortably. Nürnberger into the danger area, and he's called offside. And Villarreal still lead. Excuse me. Anyway, corner on the far side. And it comes, and that's 3-0. So it looks like we're going to run out winners in this game, unless there's an absolute disaster, but we are still looking for Getafe to do us a favour. And it's not looking like they're going to, is it? So a rare highlight for them. And a decent save, and it will be a corner. Over it comes, far post. And it's dealt with, but there is another one. Over it comes this time, and we deal with it. And Luciano, who is a flying machine, gets there first. He's off and running, he needs some help. Ali was offside, I think. He's missed it anyway. But yeah, he got the offside shout. I keep looking down in the bottom left hand corner. I'm waiting for that Getafe score to come up and see that they've equalised, but there's no sign of it. And I think we have conceded. It's 3-1. And Villarreal have gone 2-0. So the jig is up, as they say. And if we're not careful, we're not even going to win this game. Anyway, Mora comes away with it, highlight ends. There's a few players dead on their feet out there, but I can't be bothered to change it. It's the last game of the season. And this is just trickling out. And we are going to be undone by a result elsewhere, I'm afraid. So it's all over. Well done. It's a good win for us today, but on the very next screen I think you're going to see the bad news. And there it is. There it is. Same points as Villarreal and a vastly superior goal difference. but by dint of the fact that they beat us 2-0 in one of the games earlier in the season, they have been placed above us, so they will be going into the Europa Conference, and we have got another year in the Liga. But it's progress, absolutely it's progress, so got to be pleased with it. So I'm going to go away, and in the summer hope to bring in a bit more talent. It's the only way forward, is to keep improving and getting better players in. I haven't got a lot of money to play with though, that's the problem. Anyway, thanks for joining me. Unfortunately I couldn't bring you some great news at the end of the season, but we've not done too bad. Anyway, if you've enjoyed the video, drop a like, drop a comment, and as always, hit that subscribe button. You know it makes sense. See you next time.